What's going on, investors? Welcome back to the channel. So today has been a wonderful day for we Bionano Genomics investor. Bngo at one point was up almost 9%. Okay, and we have the likes of other genomic stocks. Pacific Biosciences of California, 10x Genomics, Oxford Nanopore. 10x Genomics is up about 4 point something% right now after Bionano Genomics. But Pacb seems to close a little bit red today. And Oxford Nanopore, I have no idea what it is trading at the moment. So in this video, I am going to be sharing with you guys why Bngo stock is up today. I will share with you guys more details about the press release that Bionano Genomics dropped today. Normally, I should make a separate video about that, but I just want to put everything together because of time. Okay. And also, I am going to show you guys the CBOE equity put/call ratio, okay? Because I made a video about a month ago that a massive rally is coming, okay? And that I believe that was the best time to invest in most stocks, okay? Apart from Bionano Genomics, because Bionano Genomics fundamentally there are some questionable things about Bngo, but technically Bngo is breaking out at the moment, and that is of course why I always advise anybody that has over 1,000 shares of Bngo, for example, to become my patron, because I always share my own price targets. Anytime I spot a sell-off is coming, something like that, I always share the price target with patrons, okay? Even tomorrow we have the CPI data coming in, so how you guys should prepare, okay, to how you should position yourself, I've already shared it with my patrons on the on channel. Now Bngo today up about I think about 8% right now, okay, because it retraced a little bit after we got to almost 1.8 US dollars. So if you guys are wondering why Bionano Genomics stock is up today, there is a very nice article written by David Bngo, okay, that spoke about the press release that Bionano Genomics dropped today. The title says Bionano Genomics stock pops on promising publication. As Bionano Genomics works to combat cancer, Bngo stock traders are in a buying mood today. So if you take a look at the subtitle, I believe Bionano Genomics is trending after announcing a publication showing that genome mapping can help in identifying breast cancer. So this is a very massive news, guys, okay? Because if genome mapping can help to identify breast cancer, it means more revenue for Bionano Genomics. And you guys already know that fundamentally Bngo needs a lot of money, okay? We need to keep selling more Sapphire devices. We need to keep bringing in more revenue, okay? We need to keep selling more consumables. So I believe that is one of the reasons why, investors went crazy Bngo today. Now, this could help Bionano Genomics and other companies develop lower cost methods of detecting this type of cancer. So there is a specific kind of cancer that researchers recently figured out that the Sapphire device is able to detect perhaps faster and cheaper than the traditional methods, okay, of analyzing genomes. You guys already know that we've seen a lot of publications from experts comparing Bionano Genomics with traditional methods of analyzing genomes, and their result is always like, okay, the Sapphire device is in 100% concordance with for example karyotyping, okay? So that is still literally what is still going on, guys, okay? Researchers out there are still researching, comparing the compatibility of Bionano Genomics, okay, the concordance of Bngo, the Sapphire device, with traditional methods, in cancer detection, HRD, okay, lymphoma, just mention it, okay, prenatal analysis, postnatal analysis, and so on and so forth. And most of the time the result is always saying that Bionano Genomics Sapphire device is in concordance, okay? So now this is another example of such research. Now according to this article, Bionano Genomics is a small medium-sized company that specializes in genome analysis solutions. The research study in question involved the analysis of optical genome mapping as a method of identifying homologous recombination deficiency, HRD, in breast cancer samples. Okay, so that is it. Now, as it turned out, I quote, OGM successfully assessed levels of HRD in all samples. While there are no guarantee, OGM could improve the genomic profiling of solid tumor samples. So if there is this result, if analysts are able to, come out with some kind of method, okay, this means more money for Bionano Genomics now. Look at this. Furthermore, OGM could help to detect HRD efficiently and at a lower cost, as well as with greater sensitivity compared to whole genome sequencing. Now, this study, okay, the study was carried out by researchers at Institute Curie, I think that is in France. Now, understandably, BNG stock traders, yada yada. Okay, now according to the president of Bionano Genomics, okay, Dr. Eric Homlin, the CEO, he said, I quote, OGM can help overcome the limitations of traditional methods and may capture greater numbers of genomic events reflective of HRD. OGM could overcome the limitation. What are the limitations of traditional methods? We're talking about speed, we're talking about, labor intense, we're talking about the price of the analysis, for example. So that is that. And according to the CEO, he said, this study suggests, okay, that more patients may be qualified for life-saving treatments such as PARP, poly-ADP ribose polymerase inhibitors. I don't know what that is. Naturally, this could also involve significant revenue sources for Bionano Genomics. So I think if they want to make money for this is where the money will come from, guys. So more patients qualifying, for this life-saving treatment, PARP inhibitors, and Bionano Genomics being used to analyze the genomes of patients. And anytime this the Sapphire device detects that they have some kind of something going on, this cancer right here, okay, this solid tumor, and then these patients may qualify for this treatment right here, PARP, which of course means more more money for Bionano Genomics. It is as simple as that. Now, this is something I tweeted about yesterday, guys. I mean, genomic stocks, you guys should be watching out for genomic stocks. If you take a look at ARC genomic performance, you can easily tell that, in the past 1 year, this ETF fund is down, over 50%. Okay, in the past 3 years, okay, even including 2021 massive rally, okay, you guys can see it's up just about 5.1%. I think right now, after the market closes, I think it should be up at least over 6 to 7% today. So 5 years, this ETF fund is just up about 6%. Can you imagine putting your money into something and for 5 years, the only thing you could come up with is just, 6%, guys. So since inception, look at that, up just 7.5%. So if you take a look at this and what is going on in the genomic space right now, I mean, not only Bionano Genomics, there are other stocks out there. This weekend, I am planning, to go live and talk about at least 20 stocks that you guys should be watching. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. Maybe it's going to take me like 2-3 hours to cover all those stocks, but I will be talking about more stocks this weekend. I'm going to go live, so you guys can join me, and we could always analyze those stocks together. If you have any stock, you can just let me know already in this comment section, or just join me when I go live. Then I'm going to just search it out and analyze it for like 5 to 10 minutes and let you guys know my own opinion, okay, if it's a good buy in 2023, for example, or not, because we want this year to be a massive profitable year for us, because last year and last 2 years has been nothing more than drawdown, and most of you guys even still have average over $4 right now in terms of Bionano Genomics. So this weekend we're going to be talking about a lot of stocks. Check this out, guys. Okay, I shared this couple of weeks ago. You guys can see that for the first time, if you take a look at the past 5 years, okay, for the first time the CBOE equity put/call ratio spiked to 2.4. Look at that. Even during 2020, okay, when we saw that massive sell of that, Ronnie sell off 3 years ago, you guys can see that the thing didn't even get to 2.4. Okay, look at that. This is March 2020 when we saw that lockdown happening and so on and so forth, and the whole world was going crazy, like Rona was going to kill everybody. Okay, it got to 1.2. So last month for the first time we got to 2.4, and I made a video about this. I shared it also with my patrons. Back then it was just my channel members. I shared it with them that if you know any good companies right now that is you have analyzed, you've done your due diligence, that was last month, could be the best time to start buying little by little. Forget about inflation, or because this was historical level 5 years. I can't go further than 5 years. If you go to 10 years, for example, you see, I can't go further than 5 years. So you guys can already tell it was historical level. So in my opinion, now is a good time, okay, to start to think positive about the stock market. Look at that. December 28th, we got to 2.4. And if you take a look at what has been happening since then, Pacb, for example, okay, is up over 100% in the past 6 months or so. So, I mean, look at that. So that is one thing about positive thing about the market. Now, Bionano Genomics, okay, because I don't want to waste your time in this video. Shares of Bngo is up right now. The market is going to close very soon. It's up almost 8%. Okay, the volume is higher than average. Normally the volume is like 7.5. Today we got to almost 9.5 million, and then the market cap is just about 525 million US dollars. Nothing really crazy like that. And so let's take a look at what is happening with the price action. Okay, I told you guys that this is what I'm watching, so you guys should watch out for this breakout. Okay, you should watch out for this breakout. So we need to get above $2 level, guys. We need to get above $2. It's going to be a massive breakout, and perhaps maybe it's going to take like 5 days before we rally and see what's going to happen next. We could go to $3 in one candlestick. We could even go above that level. If you take a look at this, okay, look at this on the 7th. Okay, this is back in August 7th. You guys can see that we go to August. So we go to around almost 4.33 US dollars, okay, in just 1 week. Look at that, just 1 week. So if we break out of $2, okay, we could see a massive rally, but we need some kind of fundamental news. I don't know if that news is going to come from Bionano Genomics making some kind of announcement, okay, or maybe it's going to be the earnings, the fourth quarter earnings of Bionano Genomics, or it could be something that has to do with inflation. Maybe the Fed are, maybe they will just come out and say that, okay, we see some sign that the economy is slowing down and so on and so forth, and inflation is going down. So we would, we believe later this year we are going to be, we are going to stop hiking interest rates, and then we will start to think about, reducing interest rate or something like that. So we just have to wait and see what kind of news is going to break out. That is, of course, why I am here for you guys. If there's any such news, I'm going to be sharing it first with my patrons, okay? It costs just about $3 every month. $3. I share tons of information with my patrons, and I want to keep making more private videos, such as this video that I am making. For example, I could just make it and record it and share it with my patrons. So yeah, consider becoming a patron. And if this is your first time on this channel, remember to subscribe. Okay, of course, smash the like button for this video. That is the breakout. Yesterday I told you guys it's possible, we got to a resistance, and I don't think it's going to be, yesterday was going to be higher than that, but today we open higher, we retraced a little bit, and then we are closing with a powerful candlestick. If the CPI data comes in tomorrow and it's positive, the rally is expected to continue to this level, $2 level. See you guys in the next one. Smash the like button. Ciao, ciao.